Hi everyone. So, I'm sorry, I have not made a video in a long time. So you can see I'm in bed. I'm not sick. It's actually like 1 o'clock in the morning. I should be sleeping. My husband is sleeping next to me. And I thought I would just give you an update. So, not this past Friday, the Friday before, I did go in and I did gain 3.4 pounds. I don't think I updated. Oh, sorry. I don't think I did a video that week. I don't think I did. I can't even remember. Life has just been kind of like crazy-ish. I don't know how to describe it. And then this Friday, my daughter actually had I had a meeting with her teacher Friday morning, so like a meeting she couldn't be excuse me, she could not be present at. So it's like this whole scenario happened, not in a bad way. And so I didn't get to weigh in Friday. I should have weighed in on Saturday, but I'm gonna get into that. So I didn't weigh in. The meeting went, it was a good meeting. It was just like an assessment of her growth the school year, and she's doing really well. I'm so proud of her. I just have to have like a mom brag moment. She's really smart, and random hair, she really loves her classmates, and I really think she's gonna be kindergarten ready. Hi Malibu, my cat's coming over. So, and her birthday is July 29th, so she'll be turning 5 this July. So, she's on for sure the younger spectrum, and I didn't know how that would work out. Malibu. And I mean, it's still, she's 4. I'm like not psycho mom, I promise. But she's very much into school and learning like way more than I ever was. So I admire that a lot about her. And yeah, so anyway, but I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I have like really been struggling. Honestly, probably the last 2 weeks. And struggling. Hi. Yes. Struggling more mentally. I'm just gonna be like very frank and honest. Just with like depression and anxiety, and there's like a whole, it's just life. It's life stuff. It's not like nothing has happened, no horrible thing has happened to us, like or anything traumatic. It's just been life. I mean, everybody has life. I mean, we all, oh, Malibu, this is very distracting. Hold on, honey, come play over here. She does this all the time. Play right here. There we go. And I don't know how to describe it, because I'm overall, like, outwardly a very happy, I would almost grasp to say bubbly person. I really enjoy trying to be positive and like have a sense of humor about like everything outwardly, and on the inside I'm like really, and I don't want to cry because it's silly. It really is, but I'm just really struggling with my mental health, and I am not, like, I'm not ashamed to say it, but it is hard to admit. It's just hard, and I don't know. what the answer is, you know? And I know it will pass. I do know that. I also just realized I forgot to take my thyroid medication, but I have been really good about that, taking my thyroid stuff. And I've also started taking 10,000 units of vitamin D3, because for sure I'm vitamin deficient, and for Texas, we have had the strangest weather, and I have not been outside very much due to our weather. Like, there's just like things I don't really, and it's not that I don't want to go into like kind of where my depression stems from. I just feel like it's a whole bunch of like things that just come together at once one day, and I get like, can honestly say, and I've never really, I don't want to show my husband. I can honestly say that I have always, since I was a child, had anxiety. Depression, not, I've had like circumstantial depression, like depression that I feel is very normal, such as when we were trying to get pregnant with our daughter Winter, my little smart 4-year-old. And you know, I had an ectopic pregnancy that we thought was a miscarriage, and I had a miscarriage, and like I definitely had times of like depression and feeling hopeless and during that, but I feel like that is pretty like normal. This time I just feel sad, and that is really hard to admit. I just feel sad, and I can't pinpoint what it is. It's like I just feel like there's a dark cloud above me. I feel like there's Eeyore like behind me, Eeyore like in front of me. And sorry, I also injured my hand. If you follow me on Instagram, I will leave my Instagram below, because I'm pretty active on Instagram. On Facebook, like not so much. Or like any other social media platform things. Is that what they're even called? Yeah, that's like the only way I know how to explain it, is I just feel sad. And I'm able to like smile about it right now, and like almost, it's because I'm not joking. It's not funny. It's almost like a defense mechanism. I'm like a little nervous saying it. And I don't know what I'm going to do about it. Right now, I have been, for sure, self-medicating with food. Don't recommend that. Part of the reason why I didn't want to go weigh in, because I know I'm most likely going to gain more. But I'm also not freaked out by that, because I know I'll get over this hump, you know? I know I will. Feel very positive about that. I feel like that's a good thing. I'm really, really just re-examining my life and focusing on just being grateful for things. And I know, believe me, I'm not saying that's a cure for depression. It's not. It's not. And I do have an awesome psychiatrist, because like I said, I've battled with anxiety for years. So I actually have an appointment coming up with her really soon, which will be good. Because I don't know, I'm just sad, and I don't want to be sad. Like, I feel like I have so much good in my life, and then I feel guilty for feeling sad, and it's like a huge cycle. My kids, I have to, it's a horrible thing to say, my kids are like just Like, they are my joy. And I can honestly say, I'm able to, like, smile so much, and, like, and I'm almost crying because, like, Winter, they just crack me up. They are so funny, and they are such good kids. I mean, they have their moments. Diesel's still crazy. He's like a caveman. But I can see, I don't want to go down the path of, like, living only for my kids and them being my sole purpose for happiness. Does that make sense? And it's not, I mean, because they naturally are, but I know from just knowing a lot of women, great women that I admire and look up to, that, like, you can't do that. Your kids are going to grow up and they're going to have their own life, and you need to have your own, you need to be your own person, you know? We all need to. I encourage my kids to be their own person, so I need to do that for myself, and I'm working on it. But right now, it's just been, oh man. Like, I had one really good day. I posted on Instagram, and like I said, I still post, like, not like all the time, but like on Insta stories, I will post snippets of my food or just random stuff. I try not to ramble too much. I had one really, really awesome day. I can't remember what day that was. I think it was Thursday. Yeah, it was Thursday. And I haven't done horrible. It's not, you know, but I haven't been tracking like I know I should. I know I'm emotionally and mentally not in a very good spot, and I know if my eating habits decline, that will just decline with it. Like, for as much amazingness as comfort food gives you for that short amount of time, in the long term, it just makes it worse. I know that. So I did go to the grocery store today, and I picked up a bunch of healthy stuff, or just fruits and vegetables, and I have, like, quick salads I like to make. So my neighbors across the street, I don't know if you heard that, they just started a truck, and they're nice, but it's loud. It kind of scared me. So I'm okay. Like, I don't want to come across here and be overly dramatic, but I feel like I'm the type of person that I think a lot of people would not guess that part of my personality unless you are my family or a close friend. But yeah, I'm depressed for absolutely no reason. Well, I mean, there are reasons, but not, I'm, like, truly just sad and walking around with a heaviness that I want to go away so bad. I really do want it to go away. So I'm going to work on that. And if I need to start seeing a therapist, I will totally do that. Like I said, I'm like 98% positive I have a psychiatrist appointment coming up, which my doctor's amazing. If you live in Houston and you need one, hit me up, because her whole office team is amazing. And she's really good about, I don't want to just get, like, pilled up, as I like to say. Like, I don't want 1,000 medications to try. I know I'll get better. I know this is temporary. Thank you for listening to me. I know this is not, I guess I just realized, I just sent my best friend a text, and oh, I didn't even get, so, okay, I'll just make a really long, somewhat comedic, but dramatic story short, our can opener broke, and I was in the middle of trying to make crock pot chili. So I thought I'll just use a knife real quick and it'll be fine. It wasn't fine. I stabbed my hand. Thankfully, I did not have to go to urgent care or get stitches. My mom, of course, I called my mom after she literally told me that it was like not a good idea. And when I called her back, like 30 seconds later, she was like, "You didn't." And I did, and it was pretty bad. So we were able, okay, this is going to be a little graphic sounding. We were able to keep the skin together and get the bleeding to stop. My mom bought skin glue. We glued it together. And then we like neosporined it all up and butterfly bandaged it, wrapped it up. I kept it like that for 2 or 3 days, and now it looks so much better, but I couldn't really use my hand, which made texting hard, and it just was just like one of those like meh. I was really mad at myself though. My mom was like, "I am gonna say I told you so," because she did, and she can say that to me for the rest of my life because it was so dumb. So anyway, this has been like the first day where I've been able to like kind of text, and when I talk text, oh my gosh, Siri doesn't get me. So I was able to kind of like just let her know, because she's like my therapist. I mean, I can honestly say I don't have a ton of friends, but the small handful of friends I have are amazing. And this is, I don't know if y'all know or remember Katie, and she's like my meatball. She's my rock. She's my everything other than my kids. So, yeah, I just was like, okay, I can text now. But wow, this is a long video. So I'm sorry. I feel like I let my YouTube people down. It's definitely not my intention. I see all of y'all's comments, and I need to also get with the times of technology. I have some goals that I think will help me with this depression, sadness I'm feeling. Because if you have had depression, you know it's not like okay, just get up and go take a walk. And I mean, yes, that helps, but it's not always a for sure cure. If you get, if, I don't know, you probably get what I'm saying. So, anyway, sorry, my hand is starting to, see, I have a Beauty and the Beast Band-Aid on. It's funny, today my hand is all bruised around where I did it. It's like one of those, like you would see in like a gross horror movie. You saw a little bit of Lawrence. And my husband he shaves his head, so he's bald. So you just saw he's just sleepy on his side. But anyway, I just wanted to kind of share that with y'all. I also, my daughter is 4. And I have not wanted to, like, I'm really careful about, I don't want to talk about weight too much even in front of her. But also my, like, depression. There are just some things I think I would like to protect her for a little bit longer. I want to be her rock. Both my kids for as long as possible. And, so finding the time to do that because my husband's been working a lot and, I'm with my kids. And then I'm really tired in the evening, which is just an excuse, but I'm gonna let y'all go because I honestly could ramble forever about this. But yep, gained 3.4 last week. I will for sure be going this Friday. No ifs, ands, or buts. I could gain 85 pounds. It is what it is. This is a life journey for me. This is a lifestyle change. And I'm really wanting to learn how to channel my emotions to not food. And I really kind of took a few steps backwards with that. Probably the past 2 weeks. I've had good days, and then I've just had days where I'm like, Victoria, get a grip. But it's tough. So if you are dealing with, you know, depression, anxiety, any mental type stuff is so hard. And I just want you to know you're not alone. And I'm not embarrassed. I'm not ashamed. I wish I didn't have to deal with it, but I'm gonna have to learn, because this is truly a first for me. Truly a first of, like, I have an overwhelming heaviness of sadness, like, in my life that I can't pinpoint. Like, I don't know. I feel like if you've had depression, I feel like you know what I'm saying. So anyway, that's it. We're all still pretty healthy. And I'm very thankful for that. And I'm thankful for you all. I'm thankful. This video is like almost 21 minutes. But I don't know. I feel so strongly. I have so many things I could go into. Our mental health care in this country is not what it needs to be. And this is not even a political thing at all. But I just, like, it's really hard. And yeah. So if you are struggling, send me a message on Instagram. Once it's Vix Mix, but I'll leave it below. And we can talk about it, and we can share our experiences and just things that have helped us. I have been brainstorming, and tomorrow I am going to go for a walk. The weather's finally, I don't think it's supposed to rain tomorrow. I'm going to go for a walk and take my kids to the park and probably do some yard work, which I'm not excited about, but I think the fresh air and doing that and being busy helps. So that's all I got for you. My tip: drink a lot of water. Duh. So anyway, I'll stop rambling now, but I just had to share that with y'all. I had to keep it real. I can't get on here. I know you've seen me have not good weeks and just kind of had stuff going on, but this is a true. It. Sorry, my hand is starting. Probably means I should stop talking if my hand's hurting, but this is a true, like. I hope I'm not covering the speaker. I'm sorry. This is a true, like. I had a aha moment of, like, I'm depressed. Like, it was very strange. It was like I've been feeling these things, like, and I didn't really know what it meant, and then it just dawned on me, and I was like, oh, all right. So at least now I kind of know, what I'm working with. I don't know. So that's kind of a little bit of my hiatus. And I wanted to just share it. And I'll let you know. Hopefully I'll do maybe another snack idea video, because I have come up with some new ones, and maybe, I don't know, just like quick meal on the go ideas, because during the day that's like I live for that. So anyway, I hope y'all have a great week. I really do. And I'm really working on just myself and getting back to that, like, that middle ground, Every day is not going to be like Disney World, and that's okay. But I don't want to feel this just, like, heaviness and, like, dread, and you don't know why. So I'm working on it, and if I think of anything amazingly helpful, I will share. So anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. And I thought I hit the button, and I didn't. Okay, bye.